tapping on a wooden floor. Saturday, humming at the old dance hall door. Coins in my hand and a brand new tune, spinning like stars round the jukebox moon. You walked in with your collar just so, hair slicked back in a midnight glow. I held my breath when you looked my way, every shy little heartbeat learning how to sway. We found a corner where the lights ran low, pink paper hearts in a gentle row. You said, may I have this dance with you? And the whole room faded into blue. Every song that the jukebox played, painted dreams in lemonade shades. I didn't know what to call it yet, but it's a feeling I can't forget. Under the jukebox moon, two young hearts were softly in tune, while the needle traced our brand new song. We were finding where we both belong. Hold me close and don't let go too soon. Keep me under the jukebox moon. Years rolled by like the record spun. We worked our jobs till the day was done. You'd meet me down at the same dance floor, dust on the windows, love at the door. We'd drop a dime and let the music start. You'd tap the rhythm on my open heart. Outside the night held its breath in black, but you were the road that led me back. Every time that the jukebox shined, I saw our names in a silver line. Maybe love is a simple song, played just right when the days get long. Under the jukebox moon, two grown hearts still softly in tune, while the needle traced our favorite song. We kept dancing when the night fell long. Hold me close and don't let go too soon. Keep me under the jukebox moon. Now the fair lights blink on summer nights, kissing the sky with the colored lights. Your old car waits by the dusty lane, and my porch light glows through the window pane. You call my name from the gravel drive, same sweet voice keeping dreams alive. We hum our tune as we sway and stand, slow dancing there with no band, just hands. Maybe one day the jukebox fades, gone like all the small town parades, but in my heart there's a neon sign, playing that moment when your eyes found mine. If the years should turn our steps to slow, and the dance hall close where we used to go, we'll dim the lamps in our little room and find our song by the kitchen in bloom. Under the jukebox moon, even if the records are through, we'll remember how it felt that night, you and I in that forgiving light. Hold me close like it's still June, kiss me under our jukebox moon. Under the jukebox moon, two soft hearts forever in tune. When the world spins fast and fades too soon, I'll be waiting under the jukebox moon.
See your shadow in the doorway.
I hear that record start to play,
And suddenly this little dance hall feels like yesterday.
I left this town for shining cities, chasing dreams I couldn't hold, but your picture in my wallet never really did grow old.
Now the jukebox drops a needle on that song we used to know,
And my heart starts moving closer to the place it wants to go. By the jukebox light,
we're
turning back
All the years between fall out of sight. Hold me like you did on that very first night, while the whole world fades by the jukebox light.
You say you read my every postcard from this same old country lane, how I'd sit and watch the river when I missed you in the rain.
I wrote back from busy sidewalks, neon nights and distant skies, but no city ever shimmered like this hometown in your eyes.
Someone laughs beside the counter, glasses clink and soft chairs slide.
But it's just us on this dance floor, just your hand in mine tonight by the jukebox light. We're turning back time tonight. All the years between fall out of sight. Hold me like you did on that very first night, while the whole world fades by the jukebox light.
When they close these wooden shutters, can I walk you home once more?
Past the porch light on the corner, like we used to after 4.
We'll stand quiet by your doorway, hear the crickets softly start, and I'll know this long road homeward ends right here inside your heart.
Maybe love just took the long way
Down the streets of what might be,
but we're back where it first found us, with this same old melody.
so if tomorrow feels uncertain, let tonight be shining clear.
Every step we take together says I'm still right here by the jukebox light. Oh, we're yours and mine again by the jukebox light. Let the song never end. If the years roll on or the nights turn quiet, I'll be waiting there by the jukebox light.
So play that tune a little longer.
Let the vinyl softly sigh,
'Cause our hearts came back together by the jukebox light tonight. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ah, ooh.
soft sax crying low.
I saw you through a rainy window, hands wrapped around a coffee cup. Street lights on the glass were trembling like the words I'd bottled up. Years had passed like turning pages since we walked that dusky shore.
But one look across that cafe and my heart was yours once more.
I wondered if you'd feel it, if our memories still rhyme.
So I stepped in from the rainfall and said we're late,
But right on time, back to that riverside,
where the evening whispers low,
back to that riverside,
where our first sweet feelings grew and glowed.
If your hand is in my hand, we can turn back every tide. I found my way back home tonight, back to that riverside. You drove slow beneath the lamplights, car radio soft and warm. Every song felt like a letter that we never quite had formed. I could see your face in flashes from the dashboard's gentle glow, and the road we thought had ended led us where we used to go.
I whispered, do you remember how the sky would close our eyes?
You smiled and turned toward the water, said let's go see those same old skies. Back to that riverside
where the evening whispers low.
Back to that riverside
where our first sweet feelings grew and glowed.
If your hand is in my hand, we can turn back every time. I found my way back home tonight, back to that riverside.
The path was damp with fallen leaves.
Ooh, the dusk lay soft upon your coat.
We stood where we were young and shy,
with trembling hearts and tangled throats.
Now the years have drawn their circles round the dreams we thought had died, but they waited by the water for our footsteps side by side.
Let the city keep on raining, let the windows fog and shine. There's a place the world can't follow, where your heart still answers mine.
If tomorrow feels uncertain,
ooh, if the night is deep and wide, we'll just follow every raindrop back to that riverside.
Back to that riverside where the evening whispers low.
Back to that riverside
where our older, truer hearts can show.
If your hand is in my hand, I don't need a map or guide. I'm never really lost again. Back to that riverside. Back to that riverside. Back to that riverside.
With your head upon my chest,
every wave that breaks in darkness
sings you've come home to your rest.
If this moment is our answer to the tears we used to hide,
I'll meet you every lifetime.
Back to that riverside. Keep the time on the window, raindrops tapping soft on the glass. Streetlights blur like silver echoes, while the gentle hours slowly pass. You reach across and turn the dial, find that station we both know. Little crackling chords and a tender her smile in the dashboard's sleepy glow. The city shining in a coat of rain, and the world feels far away. But here inside this little car with you, it's our own small cabaret. I don't need a grand parade or a ballroom full of gold, just your hand resting over mine while the chorus starts to unfold. Car radio love song playing low and sweet, while the rainy streets glide under our feet. Car radio love song, every note feels new, though I've heard it all my life with you. In the hush between each line they sing, I hear every promise that your eyes still bring. Every rainy mile that we travel along becomes our own car radio love song. We stop beside a corner doorway, share an umbrella in the light, laughter dancing in the puddles, your coat around me in the night. We move together to the distant band, just a sway that only we can hear, with the traffic humming soft and low like a rhythm holding us near. We could chase a brighter scene, but I've learned what matters most is your shoulder under my sleepy cheek, and the sound of your voice so close. Car radio love song playing low and sweet, while the rainy streets glide under our feet. Car radio love song, every note feels new, though I've heard it all my life with you. In the hush between each line they sing, I hear every promise that your eyes still bring. Every rainy mile that we travel along becomes our own car radio love song. We pull up to our little doorway, porch light shining amber gold. You switch the engine off so slowly, let the final chorus roll. You lean in close and kiss my cheek, whisper, darling, we're still young. And I feel it in the quiet night every time I hear that song. Maybe someday we'll be older, gray at the temples, walking slow, but I'll still see these rainy streets in the way your soft eyes glow. Turn that knob and set the needle, let the night just drift along. I'll be humming low against your heart, our forever favorite song. Car radio love song under silver skies, all the years are shining in your eyes. Car radio love song, while the raindrops fall, I don't need a word, I have it all. From the porch light glow to the break of dawn, I will keep on loving you as long as there's a road ahead and the night is strong. We'll live inside our car radio love song. Wipers slow and the rain grows thin, you take my hand and lead me in. But even when the music's gone, my heart still hums our car radio love song.
Rain on the pavement, saxophone sighs in the dark. I saw you standing by the midnight street. Lean on your flexions at your tired feet. Rain on your lashes, collar turned up to the cold. I held my breath and watched you brush your hair, like all the years were somehow never there, like we were still that story waiting to be told. I took a step and said your name. You turned around, it felt the same. Thunder low and traffic humming slow, and all the words I meant to say years ago. You smiled that little sideways smile, said it's been such a long, long while. Then raindrops started falling faster down, so I opened my umbrella for us both in this old town. Under the same umbrella, we are standing close again, listening to the city whisper like an old best friend. Under the same umbrella, all the lonely nights fade through after all these drifting years. I'm under the same umbrella with you. I used to write you letters late at night, folded my heart in every crooked line. Your name in ink beneath the kitchen lamp's soft glow. Some I mailed and some I put away. Couldn't find the brave right words to say, so I let the silence follow where you'd go. Now here we are on this busy street, puddles shining round our feet. You laugh and say, do you still talk in rhyme? I say, only when I think of you in time. Your hand brushed lightly into mine, like we just stepped back across the line. And every unsent page inside my chest turned into one small moment, doing all the rest. Under the same umbrella, we are standing close again, listening to the city whisper like an old best friend. Under the same umbrella, all the lonely nights fade through after all these drifting years. I'm under the same umbrella with you. Later we're parked by the riverside, car radio glowing from the dashboard light. Some old slow song is humming low and warm. Raindrops race each other down the glass. You trace our initials where they pass. Say, funny how a little rain can calm a storm. You tell me where the road has been, the ones you lost, the ones you've won. I whisper, if there's a road that leads you home, you don't have to walk it, darling, all alone. Let the wipers keep a gentle time. Let the saxophone draw out the line. All the miles that kept us far apart are soft as water on the windows of my heart. If tomorrow comes and starts brand new, I wanna face the morning next to you. Under the same umbrella, we can learn to love again. Every tear and every mile falling like the evening rain. Under the same umbrella, in this quiet silver hue, I'll spend my life, my darling. Under the same umbrella with you. Under the same umbrella, as the city fades from view, let the night keep pouring down. I'm under the same umbrella with you. With you.
Under the dashboard glow,
I was walking down our old Main Street. Rain was shining on the stone. Every window held a little light, but I still felt all alone.
then I heard a horn soft in the dark, like a voice I used to know. Saw your headlights through the raindrops, painting silver on the road.
All at once the years fell open, like a record spinning slow. Every night we spent together came back in that amber glow. Ooh. Under the dashboard glow, where the raindrops race and the wipers move slow. When the city turns to rivers, down the glass and through the chrome, I still feel your hand beside me, like it did so long ago. Every road leads back to you under the dashboard glow.
I'd been driving by the riverside just to see the water shine. Radio was humming low and sweet, like those corner diner times.
Then I saw you with your folded coat and your hair a little damp, standing just beneath the streetlight, like a picture from a stamp.
I pulled over, heart was pounding, didn't know which way to go. But your smile cut through the thunder, like that first long time ago. Under the dashboard glow, as you slid inside and your cheeks were still cold,
With the raindrops on your lashes
and the night wrapped round the road,
I could hear our younger footsteps in the songs the radio chose. Every mile felt made for two under the dashboard glow. We drove down along the riverside,
past the trees that learned our names,
all the street lights blurred like fireflies.
while the past and present changed.
You said time has been a stranger,
I said I still know your eyes,
and the dash lit up our faces like a soft and sweet sunrise. ending slow.
But some colors keep on shining
In a way they only know. If tomorrow tries to move us on, I'll still carry what we've known. Every heartbeat finds its rhythm when we're here, just us alone. Under the dashboard glow, let the city storm and the river still flow. We can park beneath the willow, let the night wind softly blow. If we never find the language for the love we've come to show, let the silence say it for us under the dashboard glow. Yes, the years can roll away, but there's one place I still know, where my heart comes home to you, under the dashboard glow. Under the dashboard glow. Under the dashboard glow.
The night we met, the band was packing up. The jukebox cast its little neon glow. You laughed and said they never play our song. I dropped a coin and swore I'd prove you wrong.
You took my hand across that wooden floor. Your dress was swinging soft and slow and light. We danced until they tried to close the door. And you said, meet me here tomorrow night.
Now all these years have flown like records do, spinning around but always back to you. Every time the evening starts to fall, I still hear that jukebox down the hall. Meet me by the porch light when the day is finally through. Meet me by the porch light, I just wanna talk with you.
Where the crickets sing and the shadows fall, and our little house feels 10 feet tall. Oh, meet me by the porch light.
I'll spend my whole life loving you.
Remember when the summer fair rolled in, the Ferris wheel lights trembling in the dark. You won a prize and pinned it to my coat. We kissed behind the trucks beside the park.
We talked about a tiny house and rain, a kitchen window full of morning sun. You said if all we have are simple things, then life with you would still be more than enough.
Now all these years have flown like records do, spinning round but always back to you.
Every time the evening starts to fall, I still hear that jukebox down the hall.
Meet me by the porch light when the day is finally through. Meet me by the porch light, I just wanna talk with you.
Where the crickets sing and the shadows fall, and our little house feels 10 feet tall. Oh, meet me by the porch light.
I'll spend my whole life loving you.
The kids are grown, the bills are mostly paid. There are dishes drying by the kitchen sink.
You wipe your hands and smile that same old way. Say, come outside, let's take a breath, I think.
The porch light draws a circle in the yard. The night rolls in so quiet, soft and blue. We lean back on this peeling painted rail, and every star looks brand new next to you.
Some folks chase the broad and crowded streets, where neon drowns the tender words we say. But I just need your shoulder touching mine, and that faithful little light to guide the way. Meet me by the porch light when the day is finally through. Meet me by the porch light, let me slow dance close to you. From the old dance hall to the fairground sky, to this quiet front step where the years roll by. Oh, meet me by the porch light, I'll spend my whole life loving you. Meet me by the porch light. Ooh, meet me by the porch light. Oh, meet me by the porch light. By the porch light, I'll spend my whole life loving you. Just two kids in our Sunday shoes, walking past the cotton candy stands. Laughter in the air and a painted moon, when you reached out and took my hand. The Ferris wheel was turning over our shoulders, tiny towns of colored light. You said, let's ride, we'll see the world together. As we rose into the night, all the noise of the midway faded far below. When you whispered, honey, I won't ever let you go. Under the Ferris wheel lights, you first called me a girl. Under the Ferris wheel lights, it felt like all the world was a soft, sweet song that only we could hear so right. And my heart learned how to shine under the Ferris wheel lights. Ooh, later on we danced in the old town hall, jukebox glowing by the door, spinning little records, every slow love song pulled us closer to the floor. Your jacket smelled of summer wind and sugar, my cheek resting on your chest. You said, someday, darling, we'll remember this. And my soul said, this is blessed. Every spin of the vinyl, every gentle sway, turned a simple Friday into our forever day. Under the Ferris wheel lights, you first called me your girl. Under the Ferris wheel lights, it felt like all the world was a soft, sweet song that only we could hear so right. And my heart learned how to shine under the Ferris wheel light. Driving home so slow with the windows down, car radio a silver glow, headlights on the road and your easy smile, like a dream I didn't know. You tapped the wheel in time to some sweet love tune, sang the chorus low and true. Then you pulled up softly by my front gate fence, said my life began with you. Now the years have drifted like the summer air, but your hand still finds me when the nights turn bare. Every time a carnival comes back to town and those painted horses go round and round, we'd park the car and walk where our first promise shines, and I'm yours again in that moment in time. Under the Ferris wheel lights, we still look like we did then. Under the Ferris wheel lights, I fall in love again. Let the midway fade and the years roll gently out of sight. I'll be standing by your side under the Ferris wheel lights. Yes, my heart will always shine under the Ferris wheel lights. Under the Ferris wheel lights.
Soft shoes on a wooden floor, curtains drawn on the old dance door. Somebody drops another dime in row by row, and the night begins to shimmer in the jukebox glow. I saw you standing by the wall, hands tucked in your coat. Same shy smile I used to know, same little clearing throat. The band was trying hard to play like records on the air, but all I heard was our old song from one forgotten fair. We used to ride the Ferris wheel till stars were all we knew. Cotton candy fingertips tangled up with you. You promised me you'd write each week when you had to go, but letters turned to memories in the jukebox glow. Now here we are, the years between, hanging like a movie screen. I'm wondering if you feel it too, that old sweet ache when I look at you. Beneath the jukebox glow, we're turning slow and low, like we're back at 17 with nowhere else to go. Your hand finds mine like long ago, hearts beating soft and oh so slow. I don't know what tomorrow holds, I only know tonight I still love you. Beneath the jukebox glow. You asked me how my life has been, I said, oh, it's fine. Little house, a busy job, the usual borrowed time. You laughed and said you've seen the world, then somehow circled back, chasing what you thought you'd lost on some old railroad track.
didn't talk of what went wrong. We let the silence speak between the crackle of the song and floorboards soft and weak. Then you brushed the hair back from my face like long ago, and every broken promise warmed in jukebox gold. We're older now, but when you sigh, I hear that same old you and I. And all the nights I dreamed your name come swirling through this room again. Beneath the jukebox glow, we're turning slow and low, like we're back at 17 with nowhere else to go. Your hand finds mine like long ago, hearts beating soft and oh so slow. I don't know what tomorrow holds, I only know tonight I still love you. Beneath the jukebox glow. The summer fair is smaller now, the paint has started to fade. The Ferris wheel turns lazily above the lemonade. You said, do you remember when we swore we'd never part? I whispered somewhere in that ride I never left your heart. We stepped outside for cooler air, the moon was hanging low, music spilling through the door in waves of warm echo. You drew me close and held me like the boy I used to know, and all the missing years dissolved in jukebox glow. His saxophone is crying on a silver line of air, every note a little prayer for all the time we lost out there. If this is just one borrowed dance, I'll take it anyway. I'll press it like a photograph between the yesterday. If morning light must break the spell and send us on our way, I'll still have how you held me when the record chose to play. Some loves never disappear, they only sleep below, waiting to be awoken by a jukebox glow. Beneath the jukebox glow, don't let this moment go. Let's dance until the closing sign tells us it's time to go. Your cheek to mine like long ago, our shadows on the floorboard show. I don't know if you're staying, I only know my heart came home tonight. Beneath the jukebox glow. Beneath the jukebox glow. If fate should be so kind, maybe we can start again and leave the past behind. But if this is goodbye, just let me know you felt it too with me. Beneath the jukebox glow. The last coin falls, the lights turn low, they sweep around our feet below. But in my chest the music plays, soft and slow, forever with you there, beneath the jukebox glow.
Raindrops on the traffic light, footsteps in a silver night, city shining in a hazy glow. And then I see the face I used to know. You were standing by the corner store, paper bag and raindrops on your coat. I said your name like I had once before. Every little memory caught in my throat. You smiled softly, said it's been so long, but your eyes still knew my favorite song. I held my umbrella over you, and the street felt suddenly brand new. We laughed at how the years had flown, how our foolish hearts had grown. In the hush of passing cars and rain, I heard your heartbeat say my name. Under the same umbrella, walking side by side, all the lonely nights and letters we tried to hide. Raindrops on your lashes, stories in your eyes. Under the same umbrella, love comes back by surprise. You said you kept the letters that I wrote, faded ink in corners turned to gold. Every word a little paper boat, sailing through the years we never told. We crossed the bridge where the river bends, talking like we'd never stop being friends. You brushed my hand and let it stay, like you didn't want the rain to wash me away. You whispered, I still hear the sea, when I read what you wrote to me. We promised once to see that shore. Could we find that promise once more? Under the same umbrella, walking through the rain. All the old goodbyes don't sound the same. Letters in your pocket, secrets we still feel. Under the same umbrella, everything feels real. Weeks went by and we would often meet, coffee in a window, candles on the street. Talked about a seaside holiday, waves and wine and never going away. One soft evening with the sky half gray, you said let's not wait another day. Hand in hand we planned that shore, like we'd done 1,000 times before. Someday we'll walk where the gulls all cry, seaside promenade beneath a softer sky. No more postcards of the dreams we miss, only ocean wind and a real kiss. If the clouds return and the nights grow cold, I'll hold your hand like I did of old. We'll share our coat against the storm, 2 hearts and 1 umbrella, keeping warm. Under the same umbrella, wherever we may roam, rainy city streets or waves of salty foam. Every step beside you makes the future clear. Under the same umbrella, love is still right here. Under the same umbrella, let the raindrops fall. As long as I'm with you, I don't mind at all. Under the same umbrella, in this gentle weather, 2 hearts and 1 umbrella. 2 hearts and 1 umbrella. Under the same umbrella, forever.
I saw you standing by the ticket line, cotton candy colors in your hair. I knew that smile though years had flown, like a melody still hanging in the air.
Your eyes met mine and the world grew small, just the two of us in turning steel. You said it's been such a long, long time. I said come and ride with me, my dear.
All the years just slipped away when I heard your heartbeat say,
under the Ferris wheel I feel it, spinning back to when we first kissed goodnight. Under the Ferris wheel, don't steal it, let this little second chance be right. If the summer fades and shadows fall, there's a promise that I still can feel. I'll be holding on to you, my love, under the Ferris wheel.
we walked the promenade beside the sea, listening to the hush of distant waves. Your hand was warm like it used to be when we dreamed of all the plans we'd save.
I said I kept your picture by my bed, all those nights I wondered where you'd be. You said I wrote your name on every shore, but the tide just kept on stealing you from me.
Now the past is fading slow in the golden carnival glow. Under the Ferris wheel I feel it, spinning back to when we first kissed goodnight. Under the Ferris wheel, don't steal it,
let this little second chance be right. If the summer fades and shadows fall, there's a promise that I still can feel. I'll be holding on to you, my love, under the Ferris wheel.
let's buy a ticket like the old days, dear.
I'll lean my head upon your shoulder tight.
We'll see the little town in Silver Sea,
growing soft and tiny in the falling night.
and when the world is only you and me, hanging in the sky above the pier, I'll whisper low, I never stop, my love, you'll breathe, I was always standing here.
Maybe love walked far but never left. Maybe time just took the longer way. Round and round like painted horses run, till they find the music where they used to play.
If we get one more gentle spin, let's not turn our hearts apart again. Under the Ferris wheel, I swear it, every turn just brings me closer in your arms. Under the Ferris wheel, we'll share it, every little hope and faded charm.
When the midway lights grow soft and dim,
and the night feels suddenly so real, I will still be standing by your side under the Ferris wheel. and your hand forever tangled up in mine. We used to climb those 4 flights in the dark, sneakers on the steps so no one heard. You'd hold the door and whisper, "Careful now," like we were slipping into some forbidden world. The city hummed beneath our borrowed sky. A line of shirts was dancing in the breeze. We traced our futures in the chimney smoke and let the rooftops listen to our dreams. We had nothing but the moon and a radio tune, but it felt like morning would belong to us soon. In our little rooftop world, where the stars lean close to see, I was just a shy young girl. You were all the air I'd breathe, while the windows flickered gold and the streetlights softly swirled. I learned how love can hold you in our little rooftop world. The neighbors' windows glowed like picture frames. We'd hear a laugh and then the dishes ring. You'd draw a heart and dust along the rail and say someday this might be our everything. We shared a code when autumn found the town. You wrapped it tight and brushed my hair aside. You said someday we won't have to hide like this. We'll have a place where you can always be my bride. We had nothing but the moon and a radio tune, but I swore my forever when I danced there with you. In our little rooftop world, where the stars lean close to see, I was just a shy young girl. You were all the air I'd breathe, while the windows flickered gold and the streetlights softly swirled. I learned how love can hold you in our little rooftop world. Now the years have filled our closets and our days. We've got bills and clocks and lines upon our face. But when the night gets heavy on my chest, you take my hand and lead me up those stairs again. Tonight the city's older just like us, but every roof still wears a crown of light. We stand between the laundry and the sky, and you pull me gently closer by your side. You say, remember when we had no plans at all? I smile and whisper, this is what they all became. Two tired hearts still beating in the dark on the same small roof where I first learned your name. In our little rooftop world, where the stars still lean to see, I'm no longer just that girl, but you're still the air I breathe, while the windows flickered gold and the streetlights softly swirl. I'll spend my life beside you in our little rooftop world. In our little rooftop world, I'll spend my life beside you. in the jukebox, spinning golden light. Rain on the sidewalk, shining like glass. You held your coat up as the cars rolled past. You said, come on, darling, let me keep you dry. So we shared one umbrella under that stormy sky. We passed the cafe with the fogged up panes, people tracing hearts in the window rain. Then we heard that rhythm from the old dance hall, like a warm heartbeat through the brick-back wall. You smiled and whispered, honey, don't you know, every love story needs a place to grow. I took your hand and we stepped inside, where the world felt small and the night felt wide. By the jukebox light, swaying slow with you, red and blue shadows on your Sunday shoes. Every little song that the records played made a brand new promise that we'd always stay. By the jukebox light, while the rain came down, you spun me in circles till we left the ground. If I live forever, I'll remember that night, falling into love by the jukebox light. Summer came around with the county fair, Ferris wheel turning in the dusky air. We left our tickets in your folded sleeve, raced back to the music 'cause we couldn't leave. You leaned and told me in the soft horn glow, maybe one day, girl, I won't let you go. And I felt that promise in the saxophone's cry, like fireworks painted on the midnight sky. Our friends were laughing by the open door, but we just drifted to that checkered floor. The world kept talking, but we just knew every beat was saying I belong to you. By the jukebox light, swaying slow with you, red and blue shadows on your Sunday shoes. Every little song that the records played made a brand new promise that we'd always stay. By the jukebox light, while the rain came down, you spun me in circles till we left the ground. If I live forever, I'll remember that night, falling into love by the jukebox light. Now the years roll on like the city streets, but you still find my hand when you hear that beat. On a quiet evening when the sky turns gray, we find some corner where the old songs play. Maybe it's a kitchen with the radio low, or a worn out diner where the old folks go. But if there's a melody and your arms are near, it feels like that dance hall again, my dear. By the jukebox light, after all this time, your heart still keeping its gentle rhyme. Every little love song in the air we hear brings that first slow dance back crystal clear. By the jukebox light, in my memory's room, we're young and laughing while the roses bloom. If I live forever, I'll still hold you tight, always coming back to that jukebox light. Sha-la-la, sha-la-la, hold me close tonight. Two silhouettes swaying by the jukebox by the jukebox light.
Our song on the radio. Rain is dancing down the city glass. Streetlights shimmer as the taxis pass. Wipers keeping time in soft, slow sway, while the world around just fades away. Then I hear that gentle opening line, like the night we said your hand was mine. Through the static and the midnight glow, there you are in every note I know. And the lamplight on the pavement starts to shine, like the night you slipped your arm through mine. Our song on the radio takes me where the fallen raindrops go, back to when we walked so warm and slow under one umbrella, whispering we'll never let this go. I can feel you even miles below in our song on the radio. I remember at the station gate, train was sighing like it couldn't wait. You were hiding tears behind a smile, saying ride me every little while. I pretended I was feeling brave, but my heart was learning how to ache as the whistle drew you down the track. You said, promise me you'll bring me back. Now the rhythm of the wheels is in this tune, every note a promise, see you soon. Our song on the radio takes me where the burning signals glow, back beside that lonely platform row, when you turned and waved me through the window in the twilight low. I still see you every time. I know it's our song on the radio. There are letters in a wooden drawer, folded corners I have read before, all your careful lines in fading blue, saying close your eyes, I'm there with you. So I drive these rainy streets at night, dashboard humming in a tender light, till the day you're sitting by my side, singing harmony on this same ride. If the wires go quiet and the stations all fall mute, I will hum that little melody and feel your truth. Every chorus is a doorway where our memories meet. Every lonely mile draws you closer to my seat. Oh, our song on the radio turns this empty car into a glow. Through the dark I hear you soft and low, saying love, I'm with you. Every mile and every road you know, till you're here and I can hold you close in our song on the radio. Our song on the radio. song on the radio. There's a breeze on the railing and salt in the air tonight, and the shoreline's wearing all its little pearls of light. I remember you in sandals on this broken stone, laughing at the gulls like we own this shore alone. We would trace our foolish futures in the evening foam, promise on the tide that we'd never leave this home. You said if I have to go and chase my city dreams, will you keep this little corner where the water gleams? I swore by every star that touched the open sea, if you ever wandered back you'd find the same old me. Now the years have run like rivers out of sight, but here you are again in the soft white light. I don't know where you've been or what you've seen, I just know what this moment means. Walk me by the sea, darling, take my hand. Let the waves keep time for our hearts to understand. We don't need a ballroom or a silver key. All I really want is you to walk me by the sea. Walk me by the sea, underneath the sky. Let the wind steal every lonely goodbye. If the past was broken, let it drift out free, while you lean a little closer and you walk me by the sea. You tell me about the postcards that you meant to send, names of distant stations strangers turn to friends. You say every crowded street, every hotel room had a quiet piece of sand where you still bloom. I show you how the boardwalk got a coat of paint, how the old hotel marquee's missing half its saints, but the benches by the railing, I say with a smile, kept the place beside me all the while. There's a song from a cafe drifting soft and low, like a memory the tide forgot to let go. If there's something on your lips you're scared to speak, let the ocean answer for you when it peaks. Walk me by the sea, darling, take my hand. Let the waves keep time for our hearts to understand. We don't need a ballroom or a silver key. All I really want is you to walk me by the sea. Walk me by the sea, underneath the sky. Let the wind steal every lonely goodbye. If the past was broken, let it drift out free, while you lean a little closer and you walk me by the sea. We stop beside a lantern where the shadows bend, your hair caught in the breeze like it did back then. You whisper I was foolish when I walked away, but this shore kept calling me back night and day. I say love is like the water, always finding shore, slipping through the darkness till it knocks once more. If you're tired of running where you cannot see, Let your next step be with me. Walk me by the sea, stay a little long. Let the surf ride over everything we got wrong. We don't need tomorrow, all mapped out for free. If tonight you choose my side and walk me by the sea. Walk me by the sea. When the nights grow cold, we'll be two soft stories that the waves retold. If the world keeps changing, let it turn and flee. We'll go slow, heart to heart, as you walk me by the sea. So take one more step, darling, don't let go of me. There's a lifetime in this shoreline if you'll walk me by the sea. Driving through the dark with the headlights on, then I hear a few notes of our long lost song.
Ooh, the car radio blows on the empty road, and your name comes back with every chord it holds. I see you waving by the station gate, your coat in the wind as I ran so late.
We said someday soon on that platform edge,
But the miles rolled on like an endless play.
now this melody from the years long gone turns the wheel of time and it pulls me home.
If a song can travel through the night so far, maybe love remembers where our hearts still are.
Every line I'm humming as I ride along
Whispers that you're still my favorite song.
You're still my favorite song, playing in my heart so strong. Every little harmony we used to know rises like the dashboard glow. You're still my favorite song, even when the years feel long. When the world goes quiet and the lights are gone, I can hear you in my favorite song.
By the cafe window with the curtains drawn, stirring up a coffee as the rain comes on.
Through the soft static of the radio air,
I hear your voice in that old affair.
we were young and certain at the station door. You said write me soon, then you asked for more.
I kept your letters in a wooden box.
Every folded page, every heart-shaped lock.
If a song can find me on a night like this, maybe we can find our way back to that kiss.
Every line I'm humming as the night moves on tells me you're still in my favorite song. You're still my favorite song, playing in my heart so strong. Every little harmony we used to know rises like the dashboard glow. You're still my favorite song, even when the years feel long. When the world goes quiet and the lights are gone, I can hear you in my favorite song.
Ooh, I turn the car around toward that same old track.
I close my notebook and I don't look back.
The station clock is ticking like it used to do,
And I see a shadow that looks like you.
your smile appears through the silver
The
rain.
years between slowly break their chain.
Then the jukebox in the corner starts to play along,
And it's softly spinning our favorite song. We don't speak at first, we just hold on tight.
while the saxophone cries.
Through the tender night,
All the words we lost find a place to land as the rhythm gently leads our hands.
if the world moves fast and the nights move slow, there's a place we'll meet where the old songs go. Anytime I'm lonely and the road feels wrong, I'll come back to you and I'll
perfect tempo next to you. You're still my favorite song, like a light that's always on. When the past and future try to pull us strong, I will hold you in our favorite song.
On this station platform
where we both stand near,
I can hear our story ringing loud and clear.
from the very first night till the days are gone,
You'll be there
in my favorite song.
You're still my favorite song.
You're still my favorite song.
You're still my favorite song. Ooh, hey, rain on the window, dawn coming on.
You in my arms as the last note's done,
And as the music fades,
love lingers on.
you'll always be
My favorite
summer in the air. I still see us there. I remember dusty footsteps on the midway, late July. Paper tickets in your fingers, cotton candy, fireworks sky. There was music by the grandstand, some cheap speaker on a pole. But the way you smile beside me lit a light inside my soul. You said, come on, let's ride together, as the evening turned to night. In a rusty painted circle, we were rising toward the lights. Ferris wheel forever, turning in my heart, round and round with you, where it all could start. Every little laugh, every whispered word felt like the sweetest song I ever heard. Even as the summers drift apart, I've got Ferris wheel forever in my heart. Years went by like colored streamers, packed in boxes in the shed. But your jacket on my shoulders still comes back inside my head. Now it's just our old car radio, softly playing in the dark. Dashboard glow across your knuckles as you steer through our same park. You reach out and touch my fingers at the quiet four-way stop, and the way my heart goes trembling feels like we never stepped off. Ferris wheel forever, turning in my heart, round and round with you, where it all could start. Every little laugh, every whispered word felt like the sweetest song I ever heard. Even when the world feels torn apart, I've got Ferris wheel forever in my heart. torchlight on our doorway, like a lantern in the rain. Shoes kicked off beside the hallway, little pictures in a frame. But when nighttime wraps around us and you pull me close inside, I can see those Ferris wheel cars climbing back into the sky. All the years and all the weather haven't dimmed that summer glow. Every time you say you love me, I'm that girl from long ago. Let the seasons spin like the lights on the ride. Let the paint peel off and the colors slide. We will still be there, hand in hand above the town, looking out in wonder as the world goes round and round. Ferris wheel forever, turning in my heart. Every ordinary night feels like a start when you kiss my cheek in the kitchen light. I'm back in that carnival summer night. If the years keep rolling, we won't part. You're my Ferris wheel forever in my heart. Ferris wheel forever in my heart. Ooh, wherever we are, Ferris wheel forever in my heart.
Rain on the sidewalk, hearts keeping time.
I saw you there by the corner light, rain on your shoulders in the Thursday night, holding your coat like you were holding cold regret. Taxi splashing in a silver line, streetcar bells and the neon signs. I said your name, wondering if you remember mine, yeah.
You turn around with that familiar smile, the years between us shrinking by a mile. Just like the night when we were young and free, you whispered, is that really you I see?
And the rain came down in a soft parade, like every teardrop we never let fade.
My trembling hand reached out to you, and all the old dreams came shining through. Under the same umbrella, sheltered from the falling rain, all the days we lost come walking back again. Under the same umbrella, nothing feels too far to mend. If you still have room, I could be your love again.
I still recall that first April storm. You held the handle, kept my fingers warm, laughing as puddles caught the city's trembling lights. Car radio playing some sweet slow song, dashboard glow while we drove along. You said if you're with me, every road feels right.
Then life pulled hard like a midnight train, different stations, different names. I wrote you letters I was scared to send, folded hopes that never reached you then.
But the sky tonight has that same gray blue, and every drop seems to lean toward you.
My lonely heart begins to understand, it's still trying to reach for your open hand. Under the same umbrella,
from the falling rain. All the days we lost come walking back again. Under the same umbrella, nothing feels too far to mend. If you still have room, I could be your love again.
I kept your picture in a worn-out file, letters addressed in your gentle style, ink a little faded, but your eyes still shining bright.
I'd pass our cafe with the fogged up glass, see our reflections in the seasons past. Two kids inside who never said a clean goodbye.
Now here we stand where the crosswalk glows, rain on our lashes, stories no one knows. You tilt the umbrella just enough to share, and it feels like we're already halfway there.
Maybe we were always meant to meet halfway.
Maybe every raindrop led us back today.
I don't need the sun if I can walk with you.
Let the streets stay shining with this silver hue.
If you'll take this arm and we can start again, we'll let the city fade and let our hearts begin. Under the same umbrella, let the night just softly fall. We can leave our yesterdays written on the city wall. Under the same umbrella, hear the rhythm of our feet. Two shadows moving close down this so familiar street. Under the same umbrella,
if you let me stay a while,
we can turn this rainy night
to a brand new morning smile.
Under the same umbrella,
every step I take with you
feels like every drop of rain is saying love me too. Come a little closer.
Under the same umbrella.
Under the same umbrella.
The summer air was humming soft and low. The midway lights were starting up to glow. You met me by the painted carousel, with cotton candy clouds of sugar smell. The tinny speakers played a gentle tune as twilight brushed the corners of the moon. You took my hand and said, let's ride up high. We climbed into that chair that kissed the sky. The town below turned into silver rain, while every turn kept whispering my name. Your laughter floated in the evening air, a melody that lingered everywhere. The world grew small, just you and me above. The Ferris wheel began to sing of love. Ferris wheel serenade, spinning slow while the night was made. Every light in the sky seemed to softly fade, till it's only our Ferris wheel serenade. Holding tight, unafraid, as the wind through your hair gently played. In my heart from that moment the music stayed, living on in our Ferris wheel serenade. We wandered down beside the quiet stream, where dusk was holding on to one last gleam. You skipped a pebble just to make a ring, and smiled at all the little waves it brings. We talked of summers we had yet to see, of borrowed time and borrowed company. I felt the night lean closer around your face, as if it knew it found its favorite place. The crickets kept a gentle, steady time. Your fingertips slid softly into mine. The river carried every word we'd say, like verses drifting slowly far away. Ferris wheel serenade, spinning slow while the night was made. Every light in the sky seemed to softly fade, till it's only our Ferris wheel serenade. Holding tight, unafraid, as the wind through your hair gently played. In my heart from that moment the music stayed, living on in our Ferris wheel serenade. We drove back home beneath the starry glow. The car radio was playing soft and low. Your sleepy head was resting near my arm. The dashboard light a little golden charm. We sang along to songs we barely knew, but every line kept folding into you. And when we stopped beneath your porch light shine, the whole wide night was hanging on that line. Maybe years will turn our hair to gray, and summer fairs will slowly fade away. But when the evening breezes call your name, I'll hear that wheel go turning just the same. For every road that led us where we've been comes back to where that night first pulled us in. One simple ride, one song the moonlight played, forever called our Ferris wheel serenade. Ferris wheel serenade. Through the years love has never strayed. Every kiss, every smile that we've gently traded still rings with our Ferris wheel serenade. Holding tight, unafraid, in your arms all my doubts have stayed. When the world feels too heavy or too delayed, lift me up in our Ferris wheel serenade. The summer air still hums soft and low. Whenever I'm with you, the lights still glow. Soft light on the floor, soft light on the floor, eyes open like a door. There was a jukebox in the corner of that small town Friday night. Colored glass was glowing in the dusty yellow light. You were leaning by the wall, pretending not to stay, till our eyes met in the middle of a slow song that they played. My dress was just a little out of some old magazine. Your shirt was pressed but nervous at the collar and the seams. You walked across the wooden boards and smiled a little shy. Said, if you don't mind this crooked step, may I have this try? The room began to fade away, like it was only you and me. You whispered, let's not let them know. And you reached for me so tender, soft and low. Turn the jukebox slow, let the whole world slow down to I just want this song to last the night with you. Hold me close and don't let go while that old melody flows through. Turn the jukebox slow till my heart keeps time with you. Later at the summer fair, beneath the Ferris wheel, we shared a paper cotton candy, laughing at the squeal. The distant band was playing something fast and bright and loud, but we were humming that same slow tune away from all the crowd. You held my hand and spun me once between the food stands glow. Said, every time I hear that song, there's something I just know. Life might change and days might fly, but darling, right or wrong, I'll always find you in the corner of that jukebox song. The years went slipping like a rhyme, but we stayed dancing, keeping time. When the evenings turn to amber gold, I still hear your whisper, soft and low. Turn the jukebox slow, let the whole world slow down to I just want this song to last the night with you. Hold me close and don't let go while that old melody flows through. Turn the jukebox slow till my heart keeps time with you. Now there's a porch light on our little house that glows each night. I'm drying dishes while you hum that tune by kitchen light. We don't need a crowd or colored glass for us to sway, 'cause every step we take together feels like that first day. The record player in the corner crackles as it spins. We trade a tired smile and let the quiet music in. You take my waist, I take your hand. The radio turns slow, and once again I hear you saying that familiar low. Let's let the world fade out of sight, just you and me and this soft light. If there's one place I'll always go, it's back to where the songs are warm and low. So when the day has had its say, we dance the noise of life away. Turn the jukebox slow, even if it's just in our minds. We can close our eyes and leave the day behind. Hold me close and don't let go while that old melody shines through. Turn the jukebox slow, I'll spend my whole life in this song with you. coat too thin for the April hour. I was holding up an umbrella just a step away when you glanced at me and softly said, "Is it okay?" We were strangers on a sidewalk, traffic humming low, neon on the puddles with a gentle glow. I said, "There is room for two, if you don't mind." You smiled and moved in close, left the world behind. Raindrops tapping time on our shoulders and hair. You laughed and said, "It feels like music in the air." Every little heartbeat echoed through the night as we walked home slowly in the yellow light. Under the porch light, saying goodnight, you in your doorway, me holding tight. We take our time with every little kiss. Under the porch light, love feels like this. Under the porch light, soft and so warm, safe from the thunder, safe from the storm. If the world spins fast and we lose our sight, we'll find our way back. Under the porch light. Summer rolled around with the fair in town, cotton candy fingers, lights all around. We rode the Ferris wheel up above the trees. You whispered that you hoped the ride would never leave. When the carny killed the music and the night grew still, we heard a distant song floating over the hill. You took my hand and led me through the quiet crowd to where the little speaker played the radio loud. In the parking lot, shadows by the old cafe, we danced between the lines where the engines lay. Car radio glowing in the dashboard blue. Every chorus felt like it was written for two. Under the porch light, saying goodnight, you in your doorway, me holding tight. We take our time with every little kiss. Under the porch light, love feels like this. Under the porch light, soft and so warm, safe from the thunder, safe from the storm. If the world spins fast and we lose our sight, we'll find our way back. Under the porch light. Now the seasons keep turning like a gentle rhyme, but I still feel the start in your hand in mine. There are bills on the table, dishes in the sink, but we stop and catch our breath right before we blink. When the daylight is fading and the work is through, I see that little glow waiting just for you. I hear your footsteps coming, see your tired face, then it all falls soft when I'm in your embrace. Some folks chase a bright parade that passes by. Some look for fire in a bursting sky, but I have found my heaven in this quiet street, in the way our shadows meet, where the lamplights meet. If the years draw lines where the laughter lies, I will trace them gently, look into your eyes. Every single evening, every little fight will always come together in that same sweet light. Under the porch light, saying goodnight. time with every little kiss. Under the porch light, love feels like this. Under the porch light, when our hair turns gray, we'll be talking about the rain and the fair that day. If the stars grow dim and the clocks take flight, I'll still be waiting under the porch light. Is the warmest glow in town. Under the porch light, all through the night, I'll be loving you under the porch light.
You said still whispers my name. I walk these rainy sidewalks with your letter in my hand. Street lights making halos on the shining pavement land. People rush around me, but I'm moving my own time, reading every line of you between the drops that slide. I stop beside the window of the little corner cafe where we used to trace our names in fog and laugh the night away. Your handwriting on paper feels like you're still here. Every curve and every word brings your voice to my ear. When the thunder rolls so low and the city moves in black and gold, I unfold your pages one by one till the storm inside my heart is nearly done. These letters in the rain are how I hold you close again. Every gentle line says that you are mine, across the miles, across the pain. These letters in the rain turn every teardrop into your name. Till you're back one day, I'll keep you this way. In these letters, in these letters in the rain. Sometimes I drive alone at night just to feel you near. Car radio is playing all those songs you love to hear. Dashboard glows a softer gold than any city light, and I pretend you're by my side, humming low all night. At every red light waiting, I take out your photograph, the one we took that Sunday when we couldn't stop our laugh. I see your eyes and suddenly the distance falls. Your picture leans against my heart like you're here after all. Every chorus on the air sounds like you're still standing there, singing softly, darling, don't you cry, while the wipers chase the raindrops from the sky. These letters in the rain are how I hold you close again. Every gentle line says that you are mine, across the miles, across the pain. These letters in the rain turn every teardrop into your name. Till you're back one day, I'll keep you this way. In these letters, in these letters in the rain. They say that time will heal a heart and make the waiting small, but I have counted every day and I still feel them all. Yet every postmark proves to me You're finding your way home. Each stamp a tiny promise, I won't always be alone. I press your folded pages to my chest before I sleep. I dream of us together and the vows we're gonna keep. Morning finds me standing at the window once again, watching clouds roll over town and thinking of your pen. One day that last long letter's gonna say you're on your way. You'll step out from the station in the soft light of the day. We'll find that little cafe in the corner where we sat, and I'll read the words, I'm yours for good, imagine that. Rain can fall forever, but it can't wash you away, 'cause every drop that hits my hand spells out your name. These letters in the rain have kept our love so warm and plain. Every stormy night, you're my guiding light, in every word you chose to send. These letters in the rain have turned my waiting into refrain. When you're finally here, I'll hold you so near. We won't need letters ever again, but I'll always keep these letters in the rain. Ooh, ooh, to your